Big Two's Katie Orth had a chance to speak with the president one-on-one. Katie joins us now live in the studio with more on her exclusive interview with the President of the United States. Katie.
Good evening, Eddie. That's right. I had the honor to talk one-on-one with President Trump and ask him a few questions. This was right before he took the stage at Double Eagle Energy. Listen here.
So President Trump, hundreds of thousands of workers have been laid off due to coronavirus in the energy sector. How do you plan to get people back to work in the oil and gas industry?
Well, they're coming back right now, and as you know, we made a big deal with Saudi Arabia and Russia and saving 10 million barrels a day each, and that knocked it out. And now you're back to about $41 a barrel, and we worked hard on it because it was looking bleak about 3 months ago when this pandemic started for the oil and gas, and now it's looking really good. We're here really almost celebrating in a sense, and a lot of people are going to be hired back. Ultimately, they'll all be hired back plus.
A little momentum, right?
A little momentum.
Okay, so let's speak coronavirus vaccine. When do you anticipate a coronavirus vaccine be widely available to the American people? Before Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving?
I think we're going to have it really very soon. I think we're going to have not only the vaccine but the therapeutic, which to me is almost and maybe even more important. And that's being developed right now. We have many, many companies, really great labs doing it. And we have a lot of choices. We're already in our third set of trials, so that's very advanced. And great companies like Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, really the best companies. So I think we're going to have something very soon, before the end of the year, but maybe sooner than that.
So do you still plan to get a coronavirus vaccine?
I would do it, yeah. I mean, if I take it first, they'll say he shouldn't do it first. If I take it last, they'll say, oh, he shouldn't take it last. So, but I will take it whenever they want me to, but I would certainly take it. Yeah, it's going to be safe. And it seems to be, it looks like it's going to be very effective.
What about Rep. Louis Gohmert? He tested positive this morning. Have you been around him?
Well, Louis is a friend of mine. He's a great guy. He's a character, and he's got courage, okay? But Louis is going to be fine. So he tested positive today, right?
He did. So he couldn't make the trip.
I just heard it a little while ago.
Okay.
But Louis is a great guy. He's a warrior.
So are you happy with the coronavirus relief package right now that the Republicans are bringing to the table?
So we're working on that right now, Katie. It's being worked on very hard, and I think probably we're going to have something that's going to be very good over the next week or so. We want to take care of people that don't have jobs, and we're taking care of a lot of people. Very important. We have to do it smart, but we want to be very generous.
Is $1,200 enough for the American people?
Well, we're going to see. It may go higher than that, actually.
What would you like to see it at?
I'd like to see it be very high because I love the people. I want the people to get it. You know, the economy is going to come back. We just had tremendous job numbers, as you know, was just announced. We had great retail sales numbers. So this is all coming back. We had to close it. We had the greatest economy we've ever had. We had to close it up because, you know, we had to do it. We saved millions of lives by doing that, but now we're bringing it back. And that's going to come back. We got to take care of the people in the meantime, and that's what we're doing.
Okay. Well, welcome to West Texas. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, it's an honor to be here. Somebody said I'm the first one to come here from the White House, and that's okay. It's a great place. A lot of friends.
Your first visit.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great job.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
This interview can be watched in full on our website, yourbasin.com. There you can also see a recap of the president's entire visit to West Texas all day long. A big day, Eddie. The president seemed very pleased to be here.